Welcome back to the Ratchet Clank 2 going Commando 100% walkthrough. This is part 32, and in this part we're going to the Allgon City on Planet Damosel. Here we are on the Allgon City on Planet Damosel. I really like this planet actually. It is one of my favorites in this game. I don't know why, but for some reason it kind of reminds me of the Gatherton site on Planet Cable 3 in the first Ratchet Clank game. So there are 3 routes on this planet. This is the first one, it's the ground rail. And there is actually a skill point for completing this ground rail without taking a single hit. And that skill point is called Midtown Insanity. So as I said, do the whole ground rail without taking a hit, and then you get the skill point Midtown Insanity. I think you can use a weapon to do this ground rail to take out these Protopets, but what I usually do is I just equip the what is it called again, this shield. I've completely forgotten what it's called, and then I just use the wrench. I just like to use the wrench. Be very careful here, because these trains come at a high speed, as you can see. So I'm just going to mention, if you watched part 5 of my third age walkthrough, you know that I am actually very sick. So you can probably hear me, I'm making a lot of noise, and as you can hear I got a runny nose and all of that. It's just pretty much I got a fever, and I got a really bad headache, and I'm really sore in my throat, and I got a stomach ache, and yeah, a bit sick. So hopefully this video won't be too annoying for you guys to watch, and it will still be enjoyable. That is the ground rail completed, and we get the skill point Midtown Insanity.
Sorry.
You have found all of the Hypnomatic parts. You should find someone who can assemble them into a Hypnomatic gadget.
So we just found all of the Hypnomatic parts, and now we just need to find someone to put them together for us. And we're going to find that on this planet. And if you didn't, I'll talk about that a bit later. But this is the second route. It's kind of a route. It's Giant Clank. You can play as Giant Clank again, as you can see. And we are going to the Damosel orbit. Basically what this is a boss battle on the Damosel orbit. It's the same thing as the Dumbo orbit, kind of. Yeah, it's the same thing as you can see. But it's kind of like a mothership. So yeah, you have to defeat the mothership, the UFO. So I'm just going to tell you about this. Just there you saw when we got the last Hypnomatic part. Ratchet Clank did some sort of strange, well, at least Clank did some sort of strange dance moves when he collected the part. Basically what that is that's the move that Jak and Daxter do in the Jak and Daxter game, when pretty much they have collected an orb. So that is kind of like a reference to Jak and Daxter. There is actually a lot of Jak and Daxter references in the Ratchet Clank games. And in Ratchet Clank 2, most of those Jak and Daxter references are on this planet. So later on in this video we are actually going to be seeing a lot of Jak and Daxter references. So keep your eyes open for those Jak and Daxter references. I know that a lot of you guys like Jak and Daxter, and I've actually done the first Jak and Daxter game on my channel, Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy, but it's not in the best quality or anything, and it is quite old. I think it's from 2011 or something. So yeah, it's quite old. And actually that game, Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy, is a game I would like to redo actually in HD. I would really like to redo it. And I would like to do Jack 2 and maybe Jack 3 at some point as well. So I might do that. But first I actually want to redo the first Jak and Daxter game, Jak and Daxter The Preacher's Legacy. Yeah, I would actually like to do that. So be careful here, because she's going to take out this strange electric thing. So what you have to do is you have to stand on here, and then you have to shoot her. Just be careful and not get hit, basically, that's what it is. And then, this does take some time. It does, and when you get out of ammo, just destroy some buildings, because you do get ammo and health when you destroy buildings that are around here. So do that when you have a little ammo. She's soon dead actually, so just a little bit more. And she's soon dead. She's soon dead. Soon dead. As you can tell from her health. And she's really knocking Clank over. Well, Giant Clank, I mean. And there she is dead or defeated. I mean, you can't really kill a machine. She's defeatable. She's destroyed at least. And that was the boss battle on the Damosel orbit. And as you can tell, just before we flew away from the orbit, we got a gadget for doing that. Oh, Clank is so cute. You got the mapper.
Secret areas on your world map. The secret areas are marked as green.
The mapper reveals secret areas on the world map. In the first Ratchet Clank game, you had a gadget that was quite similar to the mapper. That was called the Hypnomatic, and that is the same thing. It revealed secret areas on your map. So it's the same thing. And we just bought 2 new weapons. The hover bomb and also the plasma coil.
Circle again to detonate it. You can control the hover bomb by holding down circle and using the left analog stick.
The plasma coil is actually one of my favorite weapons in the game. And yeah, we are now starting the 3rd route. This is pretty much the main route. Yeah, it is the main route. And I'm really sorry if you can hear background noise. It's that there are builders outside and they're making a lot of noise. I'm serious, they do it like too late in the evening and then they start very early in the morning. It's very annoying. And I'm sick, so I need my sleep, so it's very annoying when I wake up in the morning from them pretty much hammering on. It's very annoying. So what you have to do on this route is that you have to kill every single Protopet. You can't continue on without killing the Protopet, so kill every Protopet that you see, because you can't continue on without destroying and killing them all. So make sure that you do that. I don't know what these enemies are called, these robots right here, but they are very annoying. When you pretty much attack them, they will lose the top part of their body, so it will only be their legs walking, and when they get close to you they will like hit you with their legs pretty much. So it is very annoying. And right here there are a lot of Protopets here, and make sure that you destroy these machines right there, because those machines are pretty much generators for the Protopets. So the Protopets get out of those machines. And as I said, you can't continue on with the planet unless you've killed every single Protopet. As you can see, the door, the yellow door on the wall is closed, and it won't open until you've destroyed every single one of the Protopets. Because your mission on this planet is to save the population. So you have to destroy every single Protopet, or defeat every single Protopet to save the population. So that is pretty much why you have to kill every single Protopet. That is the reason. And it's the same thing here. You can see that the door is closed, so you can't get through. So you have to destroy, defeat, kill every Protopet. The Protopets get like out of the sewers. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. And a bit later on in this planet, actually, there will be a skill point. And that skill point is called Safety Deposit. Pretty much what that skill point is that you have to save all of the population, well, all of the people that live on this planet in one specific area. And yeah, I just told you about the 2 skill points on this planet. We have got the first one, and then we're soon going to get the second one, Safety Deposit. And there is also 2 platinum bolts on this planet, and we can actually get both of them first time around. So you can get both of the skill points and both of the platinum bolts the first time you come to this planet. So you can complete this planet 100% the first time you are here. So we're taking this taxi over here, and pretty much right up here is where you can get the skill point Safety Deposit. So make sure that you get your ammo back, because you're going to need it, trust me. Put on your shield charger and have the synthenoids, or the killanoids for me, and a good weapon out, because that's what you need. What you have to do is that you have to save every single person in here. Well, they are robots, but you have to save them. So defeat every single enemy that is in this room. This room, only this room, not another room, only this room. So destroy every single, defeat every single enemy in this room, and then you will get the skill point Safety Deposit. And you can probably tell that I didn't get the skill point, but there is a specific reason for that, and I will show you that in a little bit. But first we're going to get the first platinum bolt. So freeze the water, and then you can go up here, and it works pretty much as a ground roll, this fountain. So you can get down here, and then you can get your first out of 2 platinum bolts on Planet Damosel. There we go. That is the first platinum bolt out of 2. Now you can take the taxi. And again, I'm really sorry about the background noise. I know that you can hear it because you could hear it in the previous video that I edited. So there you saw I just got the skill point, and that is because 2 Protopets fell down here, so I couldn't get them. And we've unlocked new things at the ship vendor, so it's kind of annoying they fell down there, so I didn't get the skill point. But you know, I did get the skill point, it's just that they fell down. So you can check it down there if you didn't get the skill point. This area right here is actually where you get the second platinum bolt, but we can't get it until at the end of this video. So we're going that skill point, that platinum bolt. The second platinum bolt is going to be the last thing that we get on this planet. And now you can see that there are enemies coming. Yeah, they're coming. what I do is that I stand here and then I shoot down these enemies that are standing up here. And if you can tell, to the right you can see a Jak 2 Renegade poster. That is from the second Jak and Daxter game. So yeah, and actually in Jak 2 Renegade, the second Jak and Daxter game, there is actually some Ratchet and Clank 2 posters. So kind of Jak 2 and Ratchet and Clank 2 reference each other, and they both have posters in the games of the games, pretty much. So that is quite cool. I really like that actually. And if I do the Jak 2 game one time, I will definitely show you guys the Ratchet Clank 2 posters. I will definitely do that. If I do the game, that is. So I'm using my hoverbob because we need to upgrade that weapon as well, not only... what's it called again? The weapon that we just bought. Can't remember, but we need to upgrade both of those weapons. Of course. But I think we're going to upgrade them in challenge mode. And we just, talking about upgrading, we upgraded the shield charger to the Tesla barrier. So the shield charger is not upgraded. What it will do now is that when enemies get close, it will like zap the enemies. So yeah, it will zap the enemies, and it's much better now, I think. It's much better. It is a good weapon though. Yeah, you just saw he kicked his legs against me, so he's trying to get me. But be careful. And there are enemies standing up there as well. Make sure that you take those out. And a few lousy Protopets left. So on this whole planet they are filled with Protopets right here. Absolutely filled with Protopets. So freeze the water. And then we're going to run over here. And we're going to meet the guy that is going to make the Hypnomatic for us.
You're getting sleepy. Very sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
Ah, a customer. You, sir, look like someone who could use a Hypnomatic.
Okay.
Just bring us the parts and we'll make it for free.
Ah, for a fee. A very small fee. Use it wisely.
Do not even think about it.
That is actually quite funny, because you use a Hypnomatic. What a Hypnomatic is that it is a gadget to control a robot. As you can see right here, we are controlling a robot that is called a receiver bot. The receiver bots are the only robots you can control with the Hypnomatic. So we are going to use the Hypnomatic a few times before the end of the game, but we are soon done with the game, so yeah. But guide it up here, and then you will get the taxi. But we're not going to take the taxi back to the ship yet. Since we have the Hypnomatic, we are going to return to that area I told you where the last platinum mode was. So we're going to return back there and use the Hypnomatic to get the second and last platinum mode on Planet Damosel. So get out the Hypnomatic. It is right here, as you can see on the map. And then control a receiver bot like that. What you want to do, and there's another Jak 2 poster right there, as you can see. I'm just pointing them out for you. Guide the receiver bot down here. You can see that there is something on the wall. There's supposed to be a door there, so just explode it, and the door will crack open, and inside is the second out of 2 platinum molds on Planet Damosel. So now we have collected both of the 2 platinum molds and also the 2 skill points. So Allgon City on Planet Damosel is now 100% completed. So we're not going to come back to this planet ever again. which is a bit sad because I do have a lot of memories from this planet. Yeah, here you can see the Jack 2 poster right there. It looks nice, I like it. So yeah, now we're just going to quickly go back to the taxi. That was where the guy was. He was quite strange and talking about how sleepy he was. It almost looked like he was on drugs. So yeah, we're going to go back to him. He's not there anymore, and nor is his puppet. So there you can see the taxi. So take the taxi back to the ship, and you can see the view from the taxi is beautiful. And pretty much you can see that there's a huge bolt right there. What that means is that the place where we got the safety deposit skill point, that is the bank. Yeah, that is the bank. So there is a bank on this planet basically. But thank you for watching this video. In the next part we are going to return to the Thunder Waste on planet Grelman to meet up with Angela Cross. See you then.